Well, we saw a pretty quiet day for the most part until we got to about 6 o'clock tonight. And then those in northern Guilford County experienced heavy rainfall for about 4 hours, leading to flash flood warnings being issued in the northern portion of the county. That warning went until 10:30 and has been allowed to expire. Now, we do have other rain in some areas. I'll get to those in a minute. As far as the northern portion of Guilford County, this area circled is the area that saw that heavy rainfall for a very long period of time and saw a pretty decent amount of rainfall. And by pretty decent, I'll show you those totals here in a second as well. The good news, the rain has moved out. May see another kind of light round of some rainfall move in for a very brief period of time, but the heaviest of the rainfall does look to be behind us. Rainfall totals for a 5-hour period of time from 6 o'clock or just after 6 o'clock all the way until about 10:15-ish, 10 o'clock. Well, we're looking at anywhere from 5 to 7 inches of rainfall in this area. This is going to be just off to the south of the Lake Townsend area between North Church Street, north of 840, as well as west of 29. So that area definitely saw the majority of that rainfall. Even near Reedy Fork Parkway also saw over 5 inches of rainfall in that short period of time. And to put that in perspective, again, that is about double the normal monthly rainfall of June in just about 4.5 hours total. So a lot of heavy rainfall in that area, obviously flooding concerns there. As far as the rest of the area, we've got some heavy rainfall and some light rainfall as well ongoing from Mocksville and Davie County through Winston-Salem and Forsyth County up to Stokes and Rockingham County, both seeing that heavy rainfall. The heaviest of the rainfall, though, for the most part, is now north of Danbury. We're going to be moving north into Virginia. So that's some good news for us. We'll start to see things kind of quieting down as we head through the next several hours. Data does not handle kind of rainfall like this very well, but we're going to watch it kind of fall apart as we get later to tonight. So after midnight, especially, should these things kind of quiet down for us, then we're just going to hold on to some mostly cloudy skies into the early morning hours on Sunday. We'll start to see kind of the lower clouds in the morning lift out. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds through the majority of the morning. Then we do it all over again Sunday afternoon. Isolated scattered pop-up showers and thunderstorms are going to be possible after 1 o'clock, mainly starting out in the mountains and the foothills. And then once we get closer to that 2, 3, 4 o'clock time frame, that's when we start to see more activity popping up closer to the Triad and in the rest of the area. And we'll hold on to those hit or miss showers and thunderstorms, your typical summertime pattern through Sunday afternoon and evening. We get to do it all over again on Monday as well. Keep in mind, when we say hit or miss, that means some people could see no rain at all. Some people could see what northern Guilford County saw today with that isolated flash flooding concern. As far as what we're going to continue to see over the next several days, it stays very muggy for us all the way through the majority of the first half of next week. That very oppressive thick air sticking with us, and our temperatures also get even hotter as we head into the last week of June. We're talking 90 degrees or close to 90 degrees. Our next 7 days, we're seeing temperatures in the mid 80s, scattered showers and thunderstorms possible pretty much every day all the way through Thursday. The sun finally comes out by Friday and Saturday with, again, highs nearing 90 degrees from Wednesday all the way through Saturday.